Hello and welcome back to my channel. In my last video I talked about my new little 12-volt budget DIY setup, and now we're going to discharge a bit of it into my Delta 2. So usually I have an automation in the evenings in the off-peak times from 10 p.m. until midnight to just top it up a little bit. This is powering my office, which is in the opposite wall over here. And basically we're going to drop this down from 13.3 volts, which is at now, to 11.2. So I think that will leave it about 15% capacity, and then that will charge up again from solar in the morning. And we're going to use this watt meter here to track how much we've pulled from it. Inside here there is a 60 amp hour King's lithium iron phosphate battery. And yeah, okay, so I'll get it set up and I'll bring you back when it's all ready to go. Okay, we've got the watt meter set up. I've hit the reset button. I briefly turned it on and it started going, but it's going to keep that short period of time in there. I realized I had to change the charging speed of the Delta 2 because this is only a 600 watt inverter, and I think it can only sustain 550 continuous. So I put down a charging speed to 300 watts just to make it a little easier on the little fella here. So we'll switch the inverter on and it should start charging right away. There we go. Should start hearing this click. Yep, that clicked. It's clicking. Nothing is happening yet. Let me go have a look at the panel. Hold on a second. Okay, it clicked a few more times. I'm not sure what was happening in the Delta 2 there, but it's now going. It's drawing 2.012 amps. Let's go through the functions. Sorry, it's on the side here. 288.8 watts. That's the lowest it's got to. 597 watts was the highest. Well, that was when I didn't turn down the charging speed. And yeah, so currently it's 389.9. So I put it down at 300, but because I'm using the Delta 2 at the moment, it's pulling in the load that I've put on it. So charging plus the load, 389. And so far we've drawn 0.007 kilowatt hours, 236.5 volts. So what I'll do, let's leave it on the kilowatt hours. Let's turn this on. We're at 12.7 volts. Well, it's drawing a load. Hard to see. If I cover it like that, you can see it. 12.7 volts. It's gone down because it's being pulled from. When I turn the inverter off, that will jump back up. But I'll keep an eye on it. I'll do some quick maths so I can come and turn it off just before the inverter shuts itself off. So I'll see you shortly. Alright, a bit of an update. 0.222 kilowatts, so 222 watts. It's been running for 34 minutes. We are at 12.6 volts, so it's going pretty strong at the moment. Just check the heat. You know why it's a little bit warm. The inverter casing doesn't seem very warm. It's quite good. The fan's going on though, you can hear it. Alright, we've gone down to, we're still at 12.6. Some stats. Voltage, amps, 2.2 amps. The lowest 288 watts, highest 597, and currently 289 watts. Okay, check back in soon. Okay, another update. 12.5 volts now. And we have pulled 361 watts 55 minutes into it. Alright, I'll check back again a bit later. Alright, a final update because I'm going to bed after this. 1 hour and 8 minutes into the test. 0.446 kilowatt hours, or 447 watts. Voltage is still at 12.5. And given that this is only a 768 watt hour battery, or 60 amp hour battery, we are, I think we're just over halfway through it. Oh no, we're over halfway through it. So 768 divided by 2, what's that? 380 something? Gosh, can't do that in my head. But yeah, we're well over half. So discharged half of it, over half of it in just over an hour at about 400 watts continuous output. So going strong. The cable is a bit warm, but it's not hot at all. It's warmer than these cables not being used at all. But definitely no risk of catching fire there. The fan is still going and the inverter is still cool to the touch. And we'll just cycle through this one last time. Voltage still pulling a nice 2.013 amps. Low of 288 watts. High 597. And still currently pulling 388.5, so just under 400. Yeah, so that is the end of the test for now, unfortunately. But yeah, it's rock solid, it's working. I will probably do a full discharge test. I'm actually going overseas tomorrow, but I wanted to kind of drain this and get it charged back up. Just give it a few nice cycles to get it working in optimal condition. You know, just like breaking a new car in, breaking the battery, and if that's a thing at all. Thank you, and subscribe to my channel to stay up to date on my DIY solar stuff. And one last thing before I go, I did say goodbye, but I just unplugged everything, and voltage shot back up to 12.9. Oh, back to 13 because it's not under load anymore. So use 0.3 of a volt if that's a thing. Awesome.